guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm so excited to sit down and film with you because today we're going to talk about the best beauty products across all the skincare categories. We have Bodycare as well, and I'm going to tell you what the best of the best skincare is. In my opinion, for 2023, this is one of my favorite videos to film every single year. And yes, this video might be a little bit redundant because a lot of the products that I have mentioned in my past year's favorites continue to be in this year's video as well. So I do want to ask you guys, like from next year onwards, do you want me to do a video where I share like only the new products that I discovered in that specific year in my favorites, or do you want to see like just a general favorites, like old favorites, new favorites, all of that all together, like what this video is going to be? Let me know what you prefer, because I do understand that some of these products you've seen me talk about for years and years and years, and you're probably bored by now hearing about them, because it's not like I don't speak about my favorites throughout the year and I only speak about them during the end of the year. No, that's not the case. I speak about them all freaking year long, and I understand that it can get a little bit boring, especially for those of you who like to see new products. So let me know what you would prefer down below. But now let's jump into it because we have a lot of things to talk about, and as usual I will list and link everything down below. Some of those links might be affiliate links. I want to let you know that if it says wish link, it's an affiliate link, so if you use that link to purchase any of the products, it would help me support my channel, and I would make a small percentage of commission out of it. That would be money that I'm going to obviously put back into buying more beauty products for you guys. So if you want to support my channel, you can feel free to use those links. If you don't want to use those links, it's absolutely fine. You can just Google it yourself and buy the same products without helping my channel, and that's completely okay too. It doesn't really matter. But now let's jump into it and let's get started. Firstly, we have our face wash category. Now for face wash category, I do have my Dot & Key face washes, which I have loved. The watermelon face wash I've spoken about for a long time, and this year I also tried out the barrier repair face wash, which I absolutely fell in love with. Unfortunately, I don't have either of those face washes to share with you today because I don't have them in my collection anymore. They're either in empties videos or I've already like sent those empties out for recycling. So for that reason I cannot show them to you, and I will repurchase them eventually. But right now I have a lot of face washes, which is why I haven't repurchased it. That being said, I do have two more newer face washes which I discovered in 2023. So firstly, we have the Earth Rhythm Aqua Surge face wash. Now when this range launched, I was very excited to try it out, and once I got it and I reviewed it and I shared with you that I do like this one, whereas the salicylic acid one can sting my eye a little bit. But I love the packaging of it. I'm in fact repurposing it to store other face washes because I have used up this specific one completely. I love the packaging, which is why I've kept it, and I've put another face wash in here. But this is a very nice, simple, basic cleanser which will still cleanse your face really well, lather, but it's not stripping or stripping or like drying on the skin. And I also like the affordable price point of this product, because a lot of face washes which are like this, which are simple, non-stripping and hydrating, can be either too expensive or maybe the consistency is not my favorite, etc. But this one I actually really love, and I would recommend it, and I'll probably repurchase it also when Earth Rhythm does their buy one get one, which I know is going on right now when I'm filming it. But I don't want to repurchase it immediately because I want to go through my other face washes. But I will be definitely repurchasing this once I go through some of the other face washes I have, and I'll also repurchase the Dot & Key ones as well. But I wanted to share that with you. And then a more newer favorite, this one I have not used too much, but how much I've used I can already tell that it's very similar to this one in terms of the stripping, non-drying thing, and also the fact that it's very hydrating on the skin. This is the Minimalist Oat Extract 6% Gentle Cleanser. Now this is again something that's a little bit more pricey probably as compared to this, but I think this has more soothing ingredients. So for people who have sensitive skin and you're looking for a face wash, I would recommend this. I do tend to get a lot of people who have sensitive skin ask me, okay, is this good for sensitive skin, is that good for sensitive skin? Unfortunately, I don't have sensitive skin. In fact, I feel like I have pretty resilient skin. So for that reason, I'm not the best person to give you recommendations, but I definitely feel like this one would work really well. I also really like the packaging on this one. It's very cute, so I definitely wanted to mention this also in my favorite cleanser list for 2023. Then for makeup remover, I'll quickly talk about my favorite Plum cleansing balm, which I have spoken about for years now, so I won't take too much time and talk about this, but it is something that has a waxy consistency, like a waxy oily consistency. First is a little waxy, but then as you massage it in your hands and massage it on your face after that, to take off all your makeup, it's going to take out everything and not leave any sort of residue behind. You will have to double cleanse still. You cannot expect this to just wash off without any residue at all. You will have to double cleanse, which means that after your first cleanse, you wash with a face wash to get rid of all the oiliness that's on your face, but you can use any sort of face wash. For that, you don't have to use a specific face wash, which I used to feel earlier, but now I feel like with my current makeup products and the way I'm using it, I think if you massage it really well and use a good cleanser, you can use any face wash as your second cleanse and it will completely take it off and there is no makeup residue left behind. That being said, I have discovered a new product which I've tried samples of. I fell in love with it and I bought it. This is the Foxtale Daily Duet Hydrating Cleanser. Now this is a cleanser which is also a makeup remover, so you can just go into the shower, wet your face, start washing your face with this face wash and it will remove your makeup. Now when I say it's going to remove your makeup, it's going to remove this makeup that I wear every single day, which doesn't have any foundation, concealer or cream products. It's a full face of powder products and eyeliner, no mascara, no waterproof mascara, no nothing. So I want to let you know what I mean by full face of makeup. I'm talking about my full face of makeup. If you're wearing more heavier makeup than I am, I don't know if this is going to work for that or not. So foundation wearers, if you have tried this and have you tried to remove your makeup with this, does it take it off, does it not take it off, let us know down below in the comments. But that's the reason I wanted to buy a full size of this, because I might actually stop using the Plum cleansing balm and just stick to using this, because that way I don't have to have two separate products. I can just do my double cleanse in one step. So that's something that I'm very excited to be using in 2024 as well, but I have discovered it in 2023 and fell in love with it, so I wanted to mention it in this favorites video as well. Moving on, next for moisturizer, we have quite a few moisturizers and I have tried to narrow down this list as much as possible. I could have mentioned like 15 favorite moisturizers, I'm not even joking you guys, but I wanted to have as minimum amount of products as possible and really narrow it down. My favorite gel moisturizer, and there are like a million gel moisturizers on the market, but my favorite amongst all of that is the Ceramide and Vitamin C oil-free moisturizer from Dr. Sheths. This is truly the best gel moisturizer in my opinion, and I'm very happy to know that they have now launched this in a 100-gram size. So going forward, I will actually be buying that size. I don't know if that size was out when I bought this one, which I recently bought. And I wish I knew, because then I would just buy that size. I would not bother with this size, but it is the best lightweight gel moisturizer for oily skin, combination skin. It's moisturizing, has the goodness of vitamin C in it, so you have that antioxidant protection, and it just is the best value as well in terms of the price. And of course now you'll get an even better value because you have the 100-gram size. So on buy one get one offers, you can get the best price on this. So I would say other moisturizers are equally as good, but if you're looking for something to repurchase constantly, you will definitely look at the value, right? So that's the reason I chose this one as the favorite, because this one has the best value. There are a lot of other great gel moisturizers also on the market, but that's kind of the main reason why I chose this. So I wanted to give a special mention to that. We also have the ACMist Moisturizer, which is similar to this in terms of the fact that it's a gel, but that one's a little bit more creamy. This is a proper gel. So if you are someone who has a little bit of dryness going on with your skin, but you still want a gel moisturizer, then the ACMist Moisturizer Amazon is a great recommendation. I recently got told by some people that they purchased the ACMist Moisturizer on my recommendation and have fallen in love with it. So I was very happy to know that. I wanted to share it with you as well. In case you haven't tried it out but you're looking to try it out, definitely go ahead and do it. You will not be disappointed. If you have a combination normal oily skin, that would be my recommendation. I will talk about some more dry skin moisturizers also in this video, so don't go away just yet. But my last moisturizer for oily skin has to be the Dot & Key Watermelon Superglow Mattifying Moisturizer. Now this one has more of like a silicone primer feel, but it's a moisturizer, and it's one that has hydration to it, because a lot of times these very lightweight gel moisturizers don't hydrate the skin enough and they feel like nothing. But that problem doesn't happen with this one, as well as the Dot & Key Watermelon one. So those are two things I really like about it, but it kind of leaves that matte look on the skin. So if you have very oily skin, or you live in a humid place like I do in Mumbai, and you feel like your skin gets shiny throughout the day, I feel like this is one that would help with the shine. So this is also one that I see myself repurchasing, and I discovered it in 2023, so I wanted to give it a shout out. I actually think I bought it in 2022, or maybe like in the start of 2023, but I didn't try it out for the longest time, and once I tried it out, I was hooked to it. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, those were my oily combination skin picks. Now for my more normal dry skin picks, I have two favorites. This is the Dot & Key Ceramides and Hyaluronic Acid Skin Repair Moisturizer. I have recently like raved about this so much on Instagram, YouTube community, like everywhere, and it's just the best moisturizer for every skin type. I've made my friends who have oily skin also try it, and my friends with dry skin also have tried it. Everyone has loved it. So when I say that this works truly for all skin types, I'm not even joking. I'm almost out of this one, and recently in fact I've been using it both day and night. So in the daytime I use it with one of my sunscreens, which I will share with you, and at the night time I use it with my retinol, which I will also share with you. So in the winters, for my skin type, which is normal combination, this works both day and night, and in the rest of the year I will just use it as my nighttime pick. And I've gone through a lot of tubes of this. I'm almost out of this also, and I have 4 backups also of this. So that tells you how much I'm in love with this specific moisturizer. It's lightweight for oily skin, but it's moisturizing for dry skin. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. So it will work for everyone. Trust me, if you haven't tried it out still, please try it just once, and get back to me and let me know if it worked for you or not. And either which ways, I would love to know. And then we also have the Foxtale Comfort Zone Rich Moisture Cream. Now this one I have compared to this a lot of times, and I've said that it's kind of similar, but the more I've used this and seen how lightweight it is to use in the daytime, I would say this is just a little bit more thicker and heavier. Like personally, I have combination skin, like I said, so I won't use this in the daytime ever, not even in the winter. I will use this only at night, because I feel like it's just a little bit more moisturizing than this one. That being said, for nighttime I could use either or of these two. It would not be that much different. But that being said, I love that this is a thinner packaging. It does come with less product, yes, so this one is a better value regularly, but this would be great for traveling if you're planning to travel to a colder place for a vacation, which I will be doing in 2024. So for that reason I decided to repurchase this, because it would be easier to travel with. It would work for me in the colder climate, and probably there I could use it in the daytime, maybe. Let's see, I'm not sure, but I will keep you posted on that. That being said, I also love this one. So for dry skin people, I would highly recommend you check this out and let me know your thoughts on this one as well. That was it for moisturizers. I didn't want to like load up this video with any more moisturizers, so I really tried to share with you the best of the best. And then for sunscreen, this one should not come as a surprise to any of you, because I've been raving about it for, I want to say, a year or a year and a half. Probably it feels like 2 years in fact. This is the Deconstruct Gel Sunscreen SPF 55. This is the sunscreen I use along with this moisturizer in the daytime, in the winters, and it's an amazing combo. I never thought I could wear this sunscreen in the winters, but now I can, because I'm pairing these two together. This sunscreen is an amazing mattifying sunscreen for oily skin. Anyone who asks me for an oily skin recommendation, a non-tinted one, that being said, I recommend this one to them, because it just smooths out your skin, makes you look poreless and airbrushed, and doesn't pill with anything unless and until the consistency works. I do think this has some sort of silicone in here, so you have to make sure that it works well with the moisturizer that you're using, and generally speaking it tends to work with most of the moisturizers that I'm pairing it with. I cannot find the ingredients on the packaging, so You'll have to look at the outer packaging obviously to see whether this has silicones or not, but it's got that primer like finish to the skin. But it's an amazing sunscreen for oily skin because it gives you that matte look, but it's still going to protect your skin, going to not leave any kind of a cast on you, and it's just a beautiful product. Again, I've gone through countless empties of this one as well. Then another sunscreen which is also new to me this year specifically is the Derma SPF 55 gel sunscreen. In last year's video I mentioned the SPF 30, I believe, or the SPF 50, I don't remember. Now we have an SPF 55 version of this product, and it's an amazing, again, sunscreen for oily skin. This one has more chances of pilling, I would say, as compared to the Deconstruct. So my first recommendation is always Deconstruct, and then if people say that, you know, they don't want this kind of a product, they want something that's more gel like, then I recommend this one to them because it's another great product. It first looks very white when you first start applying it, but once you start blending it, because it's a gel consistency, it blends into an absolutely seamless finish on the skin. We also have a dry skin recommendation, and that is the Dr. Sheths Ceramide and Vitamin C sunscreen. This one I posted like a shorts on YouTube, which in my opinion went viral. It's also the most viewed shorts on my channel. It's got over 1 lakh views, which is crazy for me because I don't get that crazy views. But yes, this is an amazing sunscreen, very creamy, and that's the reason I think it's amazing for winters and for dry skin. So definitely I would suggest you to check it out. And then we also have two Dermaco sunscreens. First we have the Dermaco Hyacalamine Hydrating Sunscreen. This one is moisturizing, yet for some reason it's lightweight on the skin. I don't know how they do that. It's absolutely amazing and wears beautifully under makeup. So that's another pick. Like sometimes this sunscreen might not work for me, or the Fix Derma might not work well for me. So because I have to make sure like my moisturizer and sunscreen are pairing well together, I just like to have different options of sunscreen available on hand, and all of these work really great for me. So I can just tell you which specific purpose what one is good for, and then you can decide which one would be right for you based on your skin type. We also have the Dermaco C-Cinamide Radiance Sunscreen, which I discovered this year. It's just like the OG 1% Hyaluronic Acid Gel Sunscreen, but with the goodness of vitamin C and niacinamide. That being said, I feel like for some reason this one is more suitable to wear under makeup. I've mentioned this a couple of times, the 1% Hyaluronic Acid Sunscreen. If I put makeup on top right after, it does tend to pill and cake up a little bit, but with the C-Cinamide one, that doesn't tend to happen. So for that reason, I did want to mention this C-Cinamide sunscreen as an honorable mention. Now for niacinamide serums, we don't have any new niacinamide serums. We have my two like trusty, faithful 5% niacinamide from Plum and 10% niacinamide from Plum. These two are my go-to favorites, and this is a more milky one that I would recommend for dry skin. This is a water-based one I would recommend for oily skin. These are my absolute favorites, and if you're looking for a like niacinamide serum, go check these two out. In the sea of niacinamide serums, these are, in my opinion, are the best, and because Plum has the best discounts, rewards program, I feel like you can always get these at a good offer and a good price. Now for retinol, we had a lot of other favorites in the past, but in 2023 I discovered this retinol because of my mother, because she's been using it for much longer. This is the Foxtale Vitality Retinol Night Serum. Again, it's not a stranger to you because I've spoken about it so many times, and this is the most affordable one, the best value for money. Even though I've spoken about the Earth Rhythm, which is now discontinued, the Thrive one, which is amazing, this is the best one still because of the price and because of the performance of the product as well. It says it's got 0.1% retinol, but for some reason it still works amazing even though it's got a very small percentage of retinol. So I think it completely depends on the quality of ingredients of the product and not just the percentages, because we tend to look at the percentage and decide, okay, this product is going to be better because it's got a higher percentage. And I've been guilty of doing that as well. When this launched and I saw people talking about it, I just like skipped past it and I didn't even give it a second thought, because I'm like, itna kam percentage hai isme retinol, matlab I use like 2% gram active retinoid, and ये तो कुछ भी नहीं है मतलब. But then my mom bought it for herself, and the transformation I saw in her skin, because she was using other retinols before also, but none of them gave her the amazing skin this one did. And I was like, you know what, I want to try it out as well. So I just used hers and I loved it. And then seeing her skin improve so much, I'm like, I'm also going to buy this. And ever since I bought my first bottle, I have not looked back. So that's my love story with the Foxtale Retinol Night Serum. Moving on next for AHA toners, which I tend to use the most when it comes to an AHA product. I've mentioned a lot of favorites in the past, like the Pixie, the CosRx AHA liquid, but the best one and the cheapest one, I mean it's the best because it's the cheapest, so it's the most easy to repurchase, is the Glycolic acid 8% exfoliating liquid from the Minimalist. It is just as good as the Pixie Glow Tonic, but at a fraction of a cost. So that's the reason I'm going to mention this one as my favorite. You can see I have already gone through a lot of it, and very soon I will be repurchasing this. It's already in my Nykaa cart to be repurchased, and I think the next time I place an order I will probably repurchase this one because tab tak wo khatam ho chuka rahega. So that's my favorite exfoliating toner Glycolic acid AHA product, and I think that is it for all our face care. Now let's move on to our body lotions and our body washes, and then we'll be done with this video. Firstly, I want to talk about all the products you've already seen and heard a million times. In body lotions, we have the Ceramide body lotions. These have been in my favorites for I don't even know how many years. We have the collagen and elastin variant, we have the vitamin E and avocado variant, there's also the orchid variant jo khatam ho gaya hai, so I don't have a new one to show you. There's also the oatmeal and shea butter one that I've been enjoying a lot in the winters, and these are all my favorite body lotions. We also have the Nykaa Love Struck body lotion. This is still my first one jo main matlab jab se kharida tab se yehi use kar rahi hu, because I don't use this regularly. I use this when I want to smell absolutely amazing and delicious, and I don't tend to use this very often. बहुत specific occasions पे use करती हूँ मैं इसको, because I love the scent of the Love Notes one. So that I've had for a while, and a newer retinol body lotion product. So wait, this is the new body lotion which I've added in 2023, but मुझे अभी भी विश्वास नहीं हो रहा है कि it's the first time that I'm mentioning this in my favorites, because I feel like it's been much longer. I feel like I've been using this since 2022, but for some reason यहाँ पे लिखा है मैंने कि it's new for 2023, so that's a little surprising to me. It now comes in this tube packaging जो पहले pump के साथ आता था. So this is my favorite retinol body lotion, again from Chemist at Play, and the reason I'm recommending this one over other ones is because A, it smells amazing, and B, it's the best value, because again you can buy this at buy one get one offers, and yes, I go through it pretty quickly, so it's a very expensive one, but amongst all the retinol body lotions this is actually the cheapest. तो अगर ये expensive है तो सोचो बाकी सब कितने expensive होंगे if you want to constantly repurchase. So that's the reason I am mentioning this one, and this packaging hopefully you'll be able to I'll be able to get more product out of it and use up every last bit of product considering the price. So that's my retinol body lotion from Chemist at Play. Now for body wash, again I have the same types one जो मैं इतने साल से बोल रही हूँ. This is my favorite. Again, this is the only variant I have right now, and then there's one I'm actively using, which is disgusting, so I don't want to bring it here to show it to you, but there are so many different variants. You can just get whichever scent you like. This is the hydrating body wash in the coconut water and orchid variant. There is also the regular coconut and orchid variant, which is not coconut water, so I don't know how they're different. They do smell different also, by the way, just a little bit, but they're in the same family. They're like cousins basically. And then I also have Plum, but from Plum I don't repurchase the Hawaiian Rumba ones anymore, which I was obsessed with for years. Now I have the Drive-In Me Cherry one, which I started using, but I realized this is not a very winter scent, so I'm going to actually save this and start using it once the winter goes away completely and summer rolls around. Then I'll start using this more. And we also discovered a new shower gel in 2023, which I fell absolutely in love with, again because of the scent, and this is the Find Your Happy Place Poolside Pina Colada's Refreshing Shower Gel. This has notes of coconut and pineapple. Again, it's a Pina Colada scent, so it's absolutely amazing. This is a brand new one which I've not started using yet, but I have like 3 bottles in backup, so that will tell you how much I absolutely love this scent. And whenever this goes at 50% off or buy one get one, I will make sure to stock up, because again, I don't want to pay full price for these. So whenever I can get them at a good offer price, I will definitely make sure to do that. But that is it for all my favorites for 2023. I cannot believe, you guys, that I actually went through all of these under 30 minutes. Normally my favorites videos are like 35 minutes, 40 minutes or longer. So for me to go through all my favorites in under 30 minutes is a big deal. And I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if you feel like there's anything I didn't cover about any of these, I will make sure to leave that down below. But you can of course ask me any questions and I'll make sure to answer them for you. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much. Wishing you all a very happy new year, and I cannot wait to discover more amazing products in 2024, and then you will see them in my next year's favorites. So yes, that is it. Let me know which style would you prefer for favorites. Should I just do the same style next year, or should I mention only products that I discovered in 2024 in my favorites video? So let me know that. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time. Bye. Bye.